Okay. Take two. I hope I get everybody back. I don't know what's going on. I hope you can find me. I did a part one. Here's some folks coming in. Welcome. Let's start this all over. It's Black Friday. Hi, Adida. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Lisa. YouTube's really being ornery, isn't it, Vicky? Welcome back, Vicky. Thanks for coming back. Hi, Tanya. I don't know what's going on. It's a Black Friday, I guess. This is Friday, December 23rd, 2018. This is Meri at the Meri LTA, and I'm trying to do a Friday night live stream. Hi, Kathy's Creative Life. Welcome back. Okay, I was talking about this Angels in Art book and what I was wanting to do, and I got completely fooled here. Let me go back a page that I've done reverse collage in. I was hoping that this was black trim, and it's Fringe. I didn't realize it was Fringe. In the page, I thought it, I just saw this, and I'm so disappointed. I thought it was black trim, but I got some pretty black Fringe. I guess I did not want to buy. I want a really nice black line. I might just end up cutting that. But what I'm going to do, I'm not fooled with this. I know exactly what this is. I also got this as Hobby Lobby with my 40% coupon. I'm wanting to cut some die cuts here. And I'm wanting to do some setup for some stained glass. So let's go ahead and do that. Vicki said, I want everyone to find direct contact to streamers' blog post. If Facebook and YouTube change or make it difficult to stream, we have no way to find you. To find direct contact to streamers' blog posts. If Facebook or YouTube change, make it difficult, we have no way to find you. I don't have a blog. I don't know what you're talking about. Vicki, can you elaborate on that? Are you saying have a blog post with everybody's links? I'm going to go ahead and... I just needed that today. I'm going to go ahead and try to do some... I had Big Shot out last week, playing with it. And I knocked one of these acrylics over the cliff. So I rescued it today. But first, I've got to cut some... I've got to cut some paper here. So let's do that. Just not having a good time of it today. Maybe I should have... Hi, Stephanie. Oh, my goodness gracious. I asked Stephanie if she was responsible for this, and she fessed up. Stephanie gifted me these Tim Holtz cling stamps. I was looking to see if there was a name. What do they call these? They're the sewing ones. They're the blueprint sewing ones. Stephanie, when I got that envelope, I thought it was a tag swap that I'm in. I thought this was a tag swap. And I was holding the envelope to open it in my live stream. And I opened it and I saw all these wonderful stamps. Thank you so much, Stephanie. You made my day when you did this. That was so kind of you. I am so heartened to see some kindness this week. I know the emphasis on the word kindness. That is just so sweet. I did have a good Thanksgiving. We spent it with my nephew at my nephew's house. I got my little grandniece. Mailing list. Are you saying you have a mailing list? I'm not quite following you, Vicki, because I'm way behind on things. All our business is controlled by YouTube and Facebook. We will need backup individually. Yeah, they control. Merry early Christmas. Thank you, Stephanie. I'm going to go ahead and cut some of these here so I can play with my big shot. And of course, I get this out. Let me cut a couple of these if I can. I usually start out my stream by, Vicki, I'll catch up with you later. I'm not following. But then I'm just kind of discombobulated with YouTube freezing up on me. And then I opened that trim thinking I was going to get a ribbon trim, and it was Fringe. This is 11. I should be cutting it at 5.5. I'm just a little discombobulated. I'm going to cut one more here. I hope everybody had a good Black Friday. I watched some old Christmas movies. I found this free TV channel called Pluto that I can watch shows on and old movies. And I watched Oliver Twist and a couple of other ones. Let's see, let's turn this way. Kind of enjoying them. Since I didn't get to see a lot of these movies when they came out because I was working, so I'm kind of catching up with my life. Let's see, I think I want, of course, the one I want is this one right here. Yeah. Where did the other one go to? Where did it go to? How do things like this fall? Ah, it's way over here. You can see I'm not having a good day today. I'm not having a good day today. All right, Mary Abrams, take a breath. You'll be okay. Let's catch up with chat and welcome everybody in here. Welcome, everybody. Hi, Mitzi. Hi, Carols. Stephanie, 80 Doll, Lisa. Lisa said she worked on her Thanksgiving pages in her December daily. Janet's in the house. Sharon Lombard. Hi, Sharon. Maria Duncan. Hi, AuntBec. You went to 2 Goodwills. Oh, no. I do have a Goodwill haul to show you guys. It's not a big one. But I'll show it later. I want to play with this die cut thing. Carol's in the house. Maria Duncan. Hi, Maria. Lisa, Mitzi, AuntBec. Spanky posted about asking for prayer for Judy. Judy Umfleet. Yes, I saw that post. I don't know what the issue is, but she's an ICU. So if you have it in your heart, say a prayer for Judy that she recovers. And then we get her back. We want her back. So let's just say a get well prayer for her. Let's see, who else is in the house? Tanya, hi Tanya, and Vicky, and Maria, AuntBec, Stephanie. Lucia, hi Lucia. Lucia, our grandmother twice over in what, 2 months? In the last 2 months, Lucia has been blessed with 2 grandchildren. I think they're both granddaughters. So sweet, Lucia. Amy's Colorful Creations, welcome. Janet, AuntBec, Mitzi. I'm just kind of going back through chat to see who I missed here. I'm just saying welcome to you all. Tanya, Amy, Steph, Lisa. Yeah, Amy, don't worry about it. I typo so much. Vicki says, I want everyone to find direct contact to streamers' blog posts. If Facebook or YouTube change or make it difficult to stream, we have no way to find you. Well, if they have a blog post, then yeah, that would be good. That's a good idea. Well, I think what Vicki is saying, if you have a blog post, people should go visit that because that's the way that they can find you. If YouTube or Facebook mess up. Flapper time. Okay, I think I'm back up with chat. AuntBec is working on the Afghan she started with the yarn that she got at Goodwill. What a cool idea, AuntBec. Vicki said every channel is having issues, even through third-party services. I don't know what the issue is. I think sometimes those techs at YouTube get a little crazy with their experimenting. I can't speak for YouTube, but I do know that sometimes in tech departments, when they test with people live. So they don't go, I don't know what YouTube does. I'm not speaking for YouTube, but I've seen tech departments not test in a separate, they test you. They use you as your testing. And sometimes they just dump things in. I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's see. And sometimes they can't. Sometimes they have to test with live stuff. And I have a feeling that some of this is either server issues or YouTube. Get out of the way, Penelope. You're going to get hit. I'll knock you over the cliff. Penelope says, yikes. And I did work on Pierre. Oh, I guess I'm going to take this out. Let's see what is happening to it. Oh, wow. Where's the white paper? Oh! Here, I don't have... Honestly, I am so... I cleaned up, now I can't find anything. Here, I'm going to use the back of this. I was stamping on this. Look at that. Isn't it pretty? Isn't that pretty? So now I have to put it along the edge that I want it, because this is all crooked. But that is so pretty. Let's try this again. Oh. This is, I think, that I want on my angel book. And then I want black lines, and I want it nice and neat. And I guess I'm going to have to break down and buy some of that tape. Let's see, I need to maybe knock out some of these little things before I try it again. Oh, and my pokey tool's hiding from me here. I tell you, I've had a really strange day today. I'm a little off kilter. Oh, well. You just have to put with me, YouTube. All right, so let's shake off the... Look at these. Guess I'll just shake them off in a pile. Maybe I'll save them in an envelope for... I don't know what. I'm going to try this again. Only I'm going to try it... And I'm going to try to get it nice and neat, if I can. Maybe I should put this down first. Let's try this. Let's see if this works. I don't know if this is going to work. Where's my other plate? big shot. I'm still experimenting. So you guys can see me struggle. And realize that if you struggle, well, you're in good company. Me. All right, let's try it again. Come on. I want you nice and straight. Of course, you're crooked. Now, I'm not going to do a whole bunch tonight. I'm just showing you what I'm thinking here. And of course, I'll have to cut them out. Wow, that really cuts them. These are scissors, so they should go through okay. Oh, but it's so pretty. Now, let's get my angel. I won't do a lot of these tonight because I don't want to sit here and I'll do them off camera, but let's knock these out. Then I'll get out my angel book and show you. I'll do them sometime when I won't bore you with all my who and ahs here. Let's put this back in its folder so I don't lose it. And I think, I think. She's thinking. Wow. This stuck down on it. Well, we'll wonder why that stuck down. That's my second plate. That shouldn't be sticking to it. It sure did. It's almost like it cut through that, pressed through it. Huh. All right. We'll just put that there. Put my other plate, knock off some of this stuff here, and let's get rid of the big shot. And set it off my table here, and let's just throw these away. Put this, isn't that pretty? Oh, I think I'm gonna love it when a bunch of them cut, but I'll do that when I'm more alone. All right, let's get out my angel book here. And let's go to a page. Let's go to a pretty page. Let's go to this one. So what I'm doing is like this in the corner. Let's trim it out a little here. Like that, and then this in the corner like that. And then maybe I'll have a line coming this way and maybe something else over here. Maybe have one here and one here, one down here and one over here, and then have lines between them. And I want to make it stained glass, but I want some real nice lines. I might just end up cutting them out of cardstock. But I want them to be nice and neat. And I want to do this entire book to emulate stained glass. So there's where I'm going with that. Let's go do a page. I wasn't planning on a page today, but since I'm disappointed with my trim that I bought. I got Fringe instead of trim. I should have taken it out of the package. I got fooled. Which isn't hard to fool Meri these days. I go, ooh, look at this. It's on sale. let's pick a page. That's a, I have to think about these pages. Let's do this page since it'll be nice. And Penelope, you're in the way tonight. And Becca's always moving Callie and Howie. I'm moving Penelope tonight. She's getting in my way. Janet, are you here? No. I'm buffering again. Are you here? I was buffering on my phone. I'm still live. Ha! I might freeze up any time. Is Janet here? I'll wait till she shows up. Lynn is here. I gotta go mod Shelley's. Okay, Lynn. Thanks for peeking in. Mary, you could cut around it and just leave a little black border. Yes, I agree, Lucia. That's a good idea. I haven't seen Janet. Did Janet fall out? Oh, there she is. She said hello to Laura. Whoops. Adido, I deleted your message by accident. You said hello to Laura and I touched it and I didn't mean to. Your hi to Laura is valid, Adido. Adido. Hi, Laura. Adido, say something. Oh, I put her in timeout. Adido, I didn't mean to. Can I get her back? Hi, do you know? I did that to Linda T one night. Oh, poor Adido. I'm so sorry. Oh, I meant to touch to see if Janet was here, and my phone is so crazy, I accidentally touched Adido's name, and it popped up with that little menu, and it put her in timeout. Adido, if you can hear us, I'm so sorry. I'm just not having a good night tonight, I'll tell you. I don't know what I'm doing online tonight. Poor Adido, now I'm going to be apologizing to her all night tonight. Janet, can you hear me? Are you here, Janet? Hi, Jackie. Janet, this is the book that I found for you. A Fairy Tale Tree. And it's got stitching. Janet's having a hard time finding a book that has stitching. And this book has 452 pages plus the index and the front matter, Janet. And it is stitched. Let me find a good place to show you where it's stitched. Page 41, I think, was a good example. 84, 47, 33. Here. See, Janet, this book is stitched. So I'm going to send this to you book rate, Janet. It's probably about it's 7 by 9 3/4. Yeah. You can continue making those altered pages, and it has wonderful little illustrations in it, if you like this type of illustration. And it's all about fairy tales. All of these are fairy tales. I was going to send you another one that had those. Was more, in fact, I've got it here. Let's not do the reverse collage tonight. I tell you, I'm just so discombobulated with it that I'm going to put this aside before I mess up my angel book. I'll have the angels flapping their rings at me saying, Mary, what are you doing? So let's put this away. I'll show you my Goodwill haul. That might be a good place to start. Now, I did this on Wednesday, my Goodwill haul. And I had it out in the car, and I haven't had it inside since I just brought it in just around 5:30 today. So this is just a sack that I put stuff in. This book goes to Janet. I am off kilter tonight. Well, don't do it when I'm up, Mary. I don't know what you're talking about, Vicki, but I won't. I just finished making a pop-up page tonight. Cool. They see it says, Lord, oh, don't put you in timeout. I don't intentionally put anybody in timeout. This is the book that I was going to send to Janet. It's about, I think, St. Mark. But what I like about it, and you can see, whoops, your reverse collage when I'm up. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to find a way to show you that this book is stitched. I know it's stitched. You can see the stitch marks in there. So I might use this for my second book because there are no pictures in it. It's a little bit smaller, but I get sidetracked with all those beautiful pictures. And as long as I'm showing you books, that'll probably be the next one that I'm going to alter, because Janet's outfit is getting very Jerry, let me move this. Jerry's book that I get Janet and Jerry mixed up, and I will tonight for sure. Janet and Jerry, this is Jerry's book. Jerry is doing altered books, recycled parts for art. Hi, 80 Doll. Oh, 80 Doll, I am so sorry. I apologize. My most heartfelt apologies to you. I feel so bad. I touched this phone screen, and the minute I touched it, I hit your name, and that little white screen menu popped up, and it put you in timeout because I went like that. So I apologize to you. That was unintentional, and you certainly have nothing to be in timeout for. Except for Mary's discombobulation tonight. This is the book that I'm altering. Thank you, 80 Doll. Thank you so much. Anyway, I worked on the niche today. I had cut this one niche, and I finished cutting it. And I had to pull the pin off of this jewelry piece in order to get it to fit. And it still is it's a little too high. But it will still, the pages kind of buffer it. But I painted it gold. I put up a fast forward video of me painting it gold. And then I glued in my pieces that I wanted to put in the niches. So there they are. I'm going to call this page done. I painted the side gold. Now I probably will want to come in and finish painting these pages. But this book is, yes, this book is we're only on, what, the 4th page? We did, this was the 1st page. This was the 2nd page. This was the 3rd page, and then this was the 4th. So if she keeps using all of these pages, I don't have much left myself, Janet. But what was so interesting, when I cut these niches out, and I looked at the little pieces that came out, on some of the pages, I got little squares of pictures. So I saved them. Yes, this is a Cupid doll, Jackie. Hi, Jackie. Welcome. This is a Cupid doll. It came on a necklace. So I just thrilled to get it. That's a Cupid doll. Hi, Joan. Welcome, Joan. And this is a stained glass owl. This is real stained glass and real leading in there. But it's glued down now. I can't remove it. And then this brooch. This brooch was one of my favorite brooches, but I decided to pull the pin and put it in this book. So this was just fun to do. So we'll see what Jerry comes up with next, but I'm going to go ahead and send that other book to you, Janet. So let's continue with the Goodwill haul I was going to do. I'm going to show you some of the books here. When I head for the book aisle almost the first thing when I go to Goodwill. Okay. And of course they have to double bag them. I got a shorthand book. Hi. Oh. I thought that was Jerry, Janet. She said recycle parts for art, and I thought Jerry had popped in. This is a great shorthand book. I actually studied out of a book just like this. I took several years of shorthand, which I took it in high school and I took it in college. And I only like it because it's very graphic. I never really wanted to sit and take dictation from anybody. But I could probably review this and understand this. But I just think it's fun. I might alter this sometime. So I actually studied out of a book like this. So I had to pick that up. And what else did I get? I got a lot of... I had to put some back. Yeah, you couldn't learn shorthand? You were probably too smart for it, Vicki. You were probably the one who needed to be doing the dictating instead of taking the shorthand. I couldn't sit there and listen to some business person dictate to me. I'm too independent for that. I got this book called Graffiti Women. This is very much an art mixed media book, but this was all about graffiti art, and it is so colorful. Look at this. Isn't this wonderful? Look at it. It's all about graffiti art. They had a whole shelf of art books this time, and I just had to pick and choose. I couldn't get them all. But this is one I got. I just thought it was fun. Yeah, isn't that a neat book? So I got that one. I got the shorthand book, and I got that novel that has no pictures. And then I got this one. I think this is more for young children or maybe teenagers. Ideas in painting. Just imagine. And it talks about the different artists. It's more of, I think it's more geared toward maybe a junior high or a high school class. But that doesn't mean people like me can't learn something. I should probably read more of this and educate myself a little more. That was kind of interesting. I enjoyed that, so I got that one. And then I got one on altered books, Bookworks. Isn't this nice? Look at this. It's all on altered books. I think this is more on making books than altering them. A CD record book. You know, of course, they go over all the materials. This one is interesting. Look at this one. Isn't that interesting? Look at the picture. Look what they did to the cover. And look at the inside there. Wow. That's cool. I'll have to read this one a little bit more. So, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. So, I haven't had these out. I just brought them out of the went out to the car and got them this afternoon. So, I haven't had them out of the bag yet. This is the last one in this bag. The Crafter's Source Book. They had a whole shelf of altered books. And look at all these. Look at these. I figured I could get some inspiration from these patterns. Now, you would think if they put them in patterns that they're available to use. I'm not going to worry about copyright if they're selling them as in a book as patterns. I'll have to read about the copyright in here, but you would think when they do something like this, they're meant to be used. I could get inspired by them. Something like this would inspire me right here. Could make some good stamps, Jackie says. Thank you, AuntBec. Thank you. These would make some fun stamps. Yes, they would. Huh. I actually had my stamping eraser out today, thinking I might carve something. But I'm so discombobulated tonight, I'm afraid to try it. So I got another bag. Let me set these aside, just like I need more books. Just like I need more books. Let's see, what's in my bag? I forgot even what I got. Oh, I got these. I got these. I got 2 of them. And this is so interesting. They had 2 stacks of these, probably about 6 in the stack. And I was going through, these 2 were marked 99 cents. And all others were marked $1.99. So I grabbed the 2 that said 99 cents. But they're meant, I think, for like needlework floss keepers. But I thought, what fun little shadow boxes. And they're already have a base for some altered art. You know. So, yeah, I got 2 of those, 99 cents. That was fun. What else did I get here? Oh, I got some lace, 49 cents a yard. Of course, this is all fabric lace. But I thought that would be fun to maybe even, I don't really do much spraying, but I know that would make a nice, you know, to spray some ink through. Or, I don't know, you could probably do stenciling through it too if you held it tight. So, I got, I think, 1.5 yards of this. And what else did I get? Another book? Yeah, a couple more books. What else? There's something else in here. Oh, some pictures. There was a guy looking at photographs. When I went to pay at the cashiers, they kept all these old photographs up at the cashiers. They were 25 cents a piece. So I said, well, I pick out the ones I want. You know, he walked away, so I got that one. I thought that would be fun for the kids. And I like these to do face. And then this one is a lady in a hat. I love these ladies in their hats. And look at this guy. Look at, isn't he cute? Wouldn't this make a wonderful paper doll? Where's Tim Holtz when you need him? And then I like this one. This will make a nice one to draw from, to sketch from, because it's got some very distinct lights and darks. And then I got a book on paper collage, just to inspire you to do collage. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at what they did to that magazine stand. Isn't that fun? We used to have a magazine stand just like that. And altered books. I mean, they had a whole shelf. They had a whole row of these art books. And I just had to pick out. I had to choose and pick. I couldn't buy them all. So that was my Goodwill haul. I'm very happy with it. This put me in a happy mode. Maybe I can do some art tonight. Let's go and look at Pierre. I've been working on Pierre. He's getting better. He's getting better. Yeah. YouTube. Being ornery tonight. Thank you for sticking with me. Here's where I am. I was going to show you where I was on Pierre. I got rid of his hunchback the other night. Janet says, I remember when my son was young, I glued pennies to the top of his nightstand. It looked so cool. Oh, how fun, Janet. How fun. Don't give me any ideas. I already glued pennies on my Pick 10 page. Lisa says, I bought some wooden oval-shaped hat-type boxes. Oh, cool. Yes, to collage on. Oh, no, don't be afraid to get started. You'll do fine, Lisa. So I glued down the bottom here, and I had masking tape holding it. So let's pull the masking tape off and see what's going on here. I got rid of his hunchback. I had this area stuffed real tight, and it was coming up over his neck. I had too much stuffing in here. He almost looked like a hunchback. So I took care of that issue the other morning. And then I glued down the And now I need to make a bottom for him. This is still kind of sticky. I think I'll, how about if I get out my round punch here and see if I can't punch a 2-inch, 2.5-inch circle. What can I punch it out of? Let's see, what do I have? Surely have something I can punch this out of. I tell you, on some days you just have to stop and start again. Where's that black paper I was going to use for my... Black would be nice, Mary. What did you do with it? I set it aside over here. It's here. It's here. I just set it aside. Give me a minute. Let me get a sheet here. I'm going to punch a 2-inch circle for the bottom of this because it's still sticky. I'll tell you, my day. If you want to come in and watch Meri mess up, this is the day to do it, although I mess up probably every day. So hold the phone here. Let me turn it this way. I think that's just about the right size. Let me set this aside. So I think, yeah, it's just about the right size just to glue on. And I'm just going to set it on there for now. Because what I want to do, and you, Jerry? Is Jerry in the house? I haven't been reading. Hi, Jerry. Hey, ladies. Hope everyone is well and had a nice Thanksgiving. Thank you, Jerry. Well, I did until tonight, Jerry. Today's been kind of a off day for me. I don't know what's going on, but I haven't been having a good day. So I'm going to glue this. I'm going to glue this down to the bottom of this, but for right now, because it's just kind of sticky, I'm just going to stick it. What I want to do is I cut a pattern here for his vest, or I drew it. And what I want to do is cut it out. And I do think I'll use the black instead of the brown. So I guess I got a nice piece of brown. And I have more, if I goof up on this, if I goof up on it, I have more. But let's try it. Let's see, the other morning I was going to, here, I'll just set him over here. The other morning I was going to try it on a piece of fabric. So let's try that first, just because. Just because. I'm getting my fabric. Hold the phone. I'm not organized tonight. I'm just kind of, probably should have stayed in bed today. All right. Let's set him aside. And I'm going to cut out of this, I think. And I should have pins. Where's Penelope? Penelope says, you pushed me away. I need you back, Penelope. Come here. At your service, Meri. At your service. I just kind of want to see if this pattern will work. So what I'm going to do, and I don't know, I just kind of guessed when I drew this pattern the other morning. I think I did it in my Thursday morning live. Let's cut it here just to get it off the... Yeah. There. All right, let's see what I'm doing here. Thank you for your help, Penelope. That'll make a good... So I'm going for a vest for Pierre. And I think I'm going to need to make this way. Yeah. But let's cut it. Let's cut it here first. Of course, these are not fabric scissors. I generally use the same scissors for fabric and craft because I'm not a professional seamstress. So I just grab my scissors and go. So I wouldn't say my scissors are cutting the best, but that's okay. I'm good with it. A quilter or a seamstress would probably have a word with me. Let's cut out here. Let's just cut it this way. Now that I've got it this way, I'll have it the same on both sides. Ah, taking a breath here. And this will be, well, you'll see. Boy, YouTube's really active again, isn't it? Acting up again. Thank you for sticking with me. It's a fussy night tonight. It must be a busy internet on the highway tonight. Busy internet highway. A lot of online traffic. We'll chalk it up to that. YouTube can't handle it. Get with it, YouTube. All right. So these are all scrappies here. I'll just throw them aside. I'll take my pins out. You're going, that's a vest, Mary? Yes. It's meant to be. I might have to alter the pattern a little. All right, come here, Pierre. Let's see how it fits you. It goes like this. It's going to be leather. And it's going to come around like this. Now, I might have to shorten it a little or take some tucks. See, I want it to go like this. I'll have to be shortened. It's too long for him. But see, I want it to come like that, and I'll probably just glue it down. But see, I want space in here for his arms or for pins to go in there. And this will all be leather. This will be black leather. Let's pin it here. And then I'll see what you guys are saying to me. Come on. Like that. And let's pin this here. This is just the pattern. And I don't think I'll have to, you know, tuck in the leather or seam the leather or anything, but I think this is pretty much what I'm going for. It might need to be shortened just a little here and here so that you can see the ink bottle, or I may just leave it like that and let the ink bottle maybe just kind of lace it. Maybe make it a little longer and lace it so that if you unlace it, you can see the ink bottle under it. And I need to put a leather belt maybe on him here. I think that's where I'm going with it. I think I'll make this a little bit longer. This pin's in here. Like that. And then cut these off. Where's my pencil? I get so much stuff on my desk, I can't handle it. And then I throw everything off, and then it's all on my floor. And I can't handle it. All right, I'm looking for my pen. Come on. This will do. This is my Sharpie pen, but what I want to do is kind of mark this to let me know. That's not going to do it. Meri needs to just sit and glue book tonight. Get rid of my nerves. All right, right here. I think I need to, ouch! Ow! Killing me. You're killing me, Pierre. He said, you're the one doing it, lady. I'm sitting here face down in the ground. I'm just kind of marking this so I know kind of where I need to cut it off. And I think I'll make these just a little bit longer so that I can put ties in there. But I think that's what I'm going for. Excuse me while I take a snooze, lady. Let's see what you guys are saying to me in chat. Live chat. Thank you guys for sticking with me through all of this. Susan says, remember when we had to see the arts and crafts in a magazine or wait for a photo in the mail? 30-second buffer is not a big deal. Thank you, Susan. Thank you. Keep reminding me of that. That is true. That is so true. Yes, I was attacked by a pen. I was attacked by a him. And it was Pierre. Joan, that's funny. Joan, I have the glue books all done, ready to mail. Let me show you what I did to them. You and, Diana Warner won glue books last week. And I finished them up. Let me get them here. I got one that I'm keeping for myself that I haven't quite finished yet. And then I've got these three. Look, Pierre, I'm going to move you. You can always sit over there by Penelope and get it. Here they are. I'm going to leave the threads here. You can either cut them off or put charms or tie bows, whatever you want to do. And then I had, because I didn't like the inside cover, I just didn't like what was happening to it, I put these napkins, these Christmas napkins on the side. And then Diana asked me if I'd stamp my Penelope stamp. So I did, and then I put washi tape around her. And then I'm going to throw a Christmas card in here, and I think I'll just set it in here, or maybe I'll paper clip it in here, and you can do with it what you want. But they're ready to mail out. I meant to get them mailed out, but you know, it's Thanksgiving week, so I just need to package them up and address them. So there they are. Yay! I feel like I accomplished something when I got these done. I can't wait till AuntBec does more Dirty Dozens. I'm going to make some more glue books for giveaway. Thank you, Joan. Thank you, Janet. Sharon says, or overlapping with a button. Are you about that vest, Sharon? That's a good idea, too. A-Doll says, Susan, autocorrect sometimes put me in a really bad situation. Yes, I know, A-Doll. I get caught on that too. My new phone is really crazy with the autocorrect. It must have, I'm going to have to check the pressure on the screen because it's, whenever I type, if I hit the wrong key or hit the key in between, it puts like 3 or 4 spaces and then it fills it in with some weird characters. I don't know. Sharon says, I like the lace idea. Thank you, Sharon. 80 says, YouTube, stop it. I agree, 80. Whoops, see what happens? I just scrolled, and then I get that action screen, and that's how I put 80 in timeout. It says put user in timeout, and if you aren't careful, you hit that by mistake. You have to scroll easy. Hi, Lisa. Where would we go, Mary? Oh, we would go to Monday night. Lisa, My Eclectic Life, and Wednesday night to AuntBec's Creations. It's Black Friday. Everyone is probably buying things online. Probably, Janet. So many people using the systems. I think so. I think so. I agree. So, let's go ahead and cut this pattern out and see what happens with my leather piece. You're a good guy. You're a good guy, Pierre. We like you. Ouch! You didn't need to hit me again. I was trying to give you a compliment. That's been happening to me all day, trying to give somebody a compliment, getting stuck in the back for it. We won't say any more than that. Where's my leather piece? Here it is. So let's go ahead. See, this has got, well, no, it's okay. It's me. So I'm just going to pin it on here because I don't have chalk or anything to mark it with. Well, I guess I got my, no, I don't have, well, I'm just going to, well, what am I going to do? Let's try, do I have my white pen? Let's try that. I don't know if it'll mark on this leather or not. Let's turn it this way and see what happens. Now I'm going to trim this first though, because we don't need it so long. Trim it there. Trim it here. Hopefully I'm not cutting it too short. I might go a little bit longer because I can always cut it off. Cut it there. Now, but these sides, I want it a little longer. So I'm going to put it down a little. I can always cut off. Let's see if I can pin this. Will it pin through leather? Ah! That's pretty tough leather. Where's my double-sided tape? Where's that on a... Let's try this. And this is bugging me to no end. Let's just see if I can't put some double-sided tape on this and tape it down. This is so professional. This is how Meri creates. Don't ask me to make your prom dress. You would be surprised. You might get a mixed media dress. All right, let's see what happens here. Will it cut? Yes. I don't even have to use my white pen. I think I can just cut around it. You know what I should do though? I don't know if it'll cut through 2 layers. No, I'm not going to cut through 2 layers. I will just continue. I will just continue. Playing like I know exactly what I'm doing. And voila! Pierre will end up with a leather vest. And Mina Parrish says, make one for for Peppy the skunk, too. That'll be interesting. But we're going to get Pierre done first here. I want to put his facial hair on him and paint his eyes in. Give him a vest. Well, let's come at it this way. I was going to cut that a little longer. I didn't. Oh, well. I cut these longer. Yeah, I got a little nick in it there. I got a nick in it. Let's see if I can fix that. Pretty good. Pretty good. We'll see how it looks on him. Interesting. All right, let's see what's happening here, Pierre. Don't lose my hat. Let's give Penelope Pierre's hat. We should use that other hat on Penelope. Look at Penelope wants Pierre's hat. She looks good in it. We're going to have to find that other red one and put it on Penelope. All right, so I made this a little longer. That may have been a mistake. I might have to cut it down because it's too long now. But I love it here. That needs to come down here a little. Like that. It needs a collar. He needs a collar. Maybe I'll get some more of this plaid out and make him a plaid collar. Actually, I kind of like that. Let's move it around a little more here. Move it down, down. Now I need your advice. What should I do with the edge here? Should I try to heal the edge with something in here? Because I know I can't put a seam binding on it, but I feel like I need to do something around the armhole here. And I'm going to try to find some more of this plaid. I'm sure I got more someplace. I used it for Peppy the skunk, but I think I have more. And I'm going to give him a plaid collar, but I don't think I can get all that plaid around there because it's kind of like a quilted fabric. So let's see what you guys are saying to me. Judy! 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 Hi! Black Fringe! Black Fringe! Black Fringe! Where's that black fringe I was so disappointed in? I threw it over here. But first, let's welcome Judy. Judy, Judy, Judy. Continue each day to improve, Judy. Oh, Judy, we've been thinking of you. You're doing better than I was last night. Well, good for you. You are in our thoughts and prayers, Judy. Thank you for dropping in. Rough, in the hospital for congested heart failure and pneumonia. Oh, Judy, Judy, Judy. You take care of yourself. Welcome in. Welcome, Judy. Okay, Aunt Beck said black fringe, and here's the black fringe. I'd have to put it on here and kind of cut it down. We could put it on the back. We could put it on the back. Look, see, it's got a, I suppose that's where the tape was. I don't know what that is. What is that? Can I get that off with my hand sanitizer? I bought it like that. I didn't do that myself. I don't know what that is. It's coming off if I rub on it. Some type of a tape. There we go. So if I put this, where's my black? If I put this on the underneath, could I do that and still get away with it? Let's try this. Like, maybe this fringe was not a mistake. It's meant to be. We'd have to cut it off a little, trim it down a little, but let's see if I can't get it on there. Maybe I'll tack it on with double-sided tape for now. See what happens to it. I'll put it on the pattern. And then I could pull the pattern piece off if I want. Come on. Penelope says, I like the red hats. She says, I like the red hat. It goes with my silver scissors. Pierre says, okay, we'll get you one too. I'll bring it from England as soon as I get my outfit on here. Get my face on. See if I can get this tape off. Okay, now I want to tape the fringe, if I can, on here, on the underneath, just to see how it looks. We're just testing. This is not permanent. This is a test. We are auditioning in it. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, that's cool. Aunt Beck, that was a brainstorm. That was a brainstorm. Look at that. It makes me want to cut his collar. It makes me want to cut his collar a little deeper so I can bring that fringe up a little. See, I can bring that fringe up at least another ½ inch, even maybe 3/4 of an inch. Oh, that's cool. Let's get the rest of his vest on here. Are you following, Aunt Beck? What does Jackie say? Urban cowboy. You know what, though? I want to get that other hat, I think, and paint it black. He needs a black hat now. Aunt Beck, I painted it red. Now it needs to be black. Don't you agree? I'm just loving this. I am loving this. The fringe was just meant to be. But I think what I'll do, let's take this off. I think I'll cut this a little deeper. I mean, it's only It's only, it's a scrap piece of leather. If I goof, well, I goofed. Where's my marker? Here, let's draw it. See, if I cut it, if I here and cut it like at least a ½ inch, something like that. What do you think? Clint Eastwood look. Black hat, Janet says. Judy, just relax and let the CPAP do its job. You will adjust to it soon and feel better. Serendipity. Yes, it is, AuntBec. I was looking for black lines for my... I got this tape on there. I'm going to take it off if I can. I don't think I can move it over. Where's that? Take off this tape. That was just test tape. Red hat makes him look like a cardinal. Okay, I'm going to cut this. Let's see if I can cut it double. I don't think I can. I think it's too much. I think I better draw a line on both of them. See, I think this can come deeper. And then, see, I'll have a collar. I'll attach a collar here. Maybe I could even use some of this for the collar. We'll see. I'm loving this. I am loving this, and we're going to paint the hat black tonight. We'll do that tonight. We'll give Penelope I think AuntBec sent me 2 of them. We'll give Penelope the red one. I think I got the other one. I found it, and I painted it, and I lost it. And then I found it, and I put it in the box. And I know I got the red suede ones. She sent me some suede ones, too. I am loving that fringe. You all thought Pierre was going to be put on the shelf forever, didn't you? I'm getting some of my swaps out of the house, so I'm feeling better about moving on with things like this that are just for fun. Still got some things to mail out yet. There we go. Ooh-wee, Pierre, you're looking good. I think I probably have this too long. Come on. I'll have to center it here. I'll have to put the collar on it before I... But see, I want to take some of this and make him a belt. I need to put the bottom on. Maybe I should put the bottom on with black leather. Maybe I should make a big round black leather and bring it up over here and bring it all the way around here. So all he'll have left is a little bit of his plaid shirt in here. See, I've got more leather. I've got more leather. Let's do that. How much more do I need here? Quite a bit more. This is where I get out my pen. And I'm just going to guess on this because because I can. I can always cut it down. Come on. Are you going to draw on this? Enough. I need some sewing chalk. I'm not a sewer, but I do know they make chalk. White chalk. I'll probably have to put some darts in this. Wouldn't you think, sewers? And I don't trust that. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger yet because I can always cut it down. If you can't find it, I'll send you some more. Let's see. Yes, black hat, Clint Eastwood look. I will, Gloria. Red hat makes him look like a cardinal. Jackie says, Judy, my specialist had me use CPAP awake to get used to it. It really helped me. Judy says, I've been wearing it except to eat or have a drink. AuntBec says, if you can't find it, I can send you some more. Oh, you mean the hats? I think I found them and I put them in a little box that you sent me, the hats in, Beck. So I think I have them. I just don't have them out. Gloria says, Jackie, yes, you can adjust better wearing it. They're talking about Jackie's CPAP. Judy, hang it in there. You can do it. Yes. Judy, you are in our thoughts. Gloria, I had a week to get used to mine before some surgery, so I was told to wear it. Okay. All right, I'm going to test this. I mean, it's only scrap leather, so I'm going to cut that circle, but I'm going to cut a little bit bigger than the circle even, just because I don't trust me, and it'll be glued down. I might have to take some darts, little snip darts in it, because it is round. We'll see. Some little slits. I don't know. Of course, I'm not. I'm just eyeballing it. And see what I, but yeah, see, I suppose, help, that's not doing what I want it to do, because I've got all those. I suppose just a little, and then put a black band around it after I do the little. What are you guys saying to me? See, if I had a little like that, like this, and glued that around, would it fit? I need a little more in here though. Cut out some wedges, like V shapes. You're telling me, like that. It's only leather. I mean, it's only a scrap. Let's put him in the center and draw a circle around him. Whoops, that's not my pen. Where's my pen? Come on, Mary. What did you do with it? My white pen. I got the cap through it. I got my scissors. I got my tape. This is how it's gone for me all day today. Where did I throw my white ink pen? How could I lose it on my desktop? V shapes. What did I do with that white pen? Did it fall on the floor? Here. Is this it? All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark the base. Got to get them in here. This is all on the inside anyway. Good thing I'm not working in Santa Claus's workshop. So here's the base, if you guys can see it. So if I cut these like this, come on. Now you're, I guess you can't mark on. There it goes. Leather too good with this pen. Cut some V shapes around it. Don't I have a white marker? Drives me nuts. Drives me nuts. Here, I got a piece of white pastel that this is better. This is all on the inside anyway. So here's one V shape. Maybe one here. One, maybe not that wide. Hi, Valerie. I would glue it to the bottom and then cut to the bottom and the sides. Okay. I'll do that, AuntBec. Let's go ahead and let's see, this fit that circle pretty good. That was the 2-inch circle, 2.5-inch circle, and I measured his bottom just by drawing around him. It fits pretty good. I'm going to just glue it here. Let's go ahead and glue him down. Can't hurt. It can't hurt. Well, I can mess it up, but we will see. We shall see. I love the fringe. I'm amazed. I was disappointed that I got that fringe, and now it's just the perfect answer to Papa Pierre. That's what it was meant for. Let's put my pen over here so I don't lose it again with the cap. All right. Let's do a glue job on him. I was using this afternoon, so it should be still pliable. It's getting yucky. And get my paper towel here. And then let's go ahead and put some on the bottom of the doll. Hold the phone. I'm looking for something that I can, here, spread this glue out a little with. Now I think I'm going to have to trim it a little though. Well, I don't know. Maybe a little over here. Let's cut some V's. I would glue it to the bottom and then cut to the bottom as I worked around the sides. You mean like this? And then cut a little V and glue it. Cut another little work around. Cut another V. Let's do that. I'm going to start right here. Like that. Might need more than that I have. Yes. Okay. Let's see what happens. I'm going to get some masking tape out to tape it while it's all right, let's see what I can do here. So I'm going to glue this first. Maybe I'll cut the V's out over here before I glue so I won't be pulling at the glue. Let's cut these V's out. So I can gut that one and glue this one and then cut this. I don't know where my scissors are, my Tim Holtz scissors. There. That might have been too much. No, I think it's all going to be okay. All right, let's glue. We may not see the result tonight. Now that's gonna cover up my line of vision there. We can only try it. I think it'll turn out fine. It was meant to be. That's looking pretty good so far there, these two. I'm not sure how this one's going to look. No, I think it's going to work fine. He's in surgery. The other morning we did liposuction. Now we're doing... I don't know what we're doing to him tonight. Get him in a new cast. We're doing casting, I guess. This actually looks pretty good. Maybe a little V in there, not a big one. More of a thin slit. A little bit more. Yeah, I need a better scissors. Yes, I think this is going to work. Yeah, my glue is... I put wax paper down though, so I'm okay. I am liking it. I am liking what's going on here. I need 20 hands. Might be a little poof there, but I can put another belt or band around that. Now his vest is going to come over part of this. Maybe right in here. Yeah. And then like that. I don't want some, I want that FW to show though, so I think I'm going to trim this just a little in here. Because I want that FW to show. Now if I have to paint the top of that, so be it. This will come like that. I need some more masking tape. Are you my boring you guys with my doll making adventures here? AuntBec is laughing, gluing his pants to his butt. Now I can laugh at that one. That's funny. That's really what's happening. That's exactly what's happening. Pierre doesn't find that funny, but we all find that kind of funny. His vest will come down over this part and cover up some of this. So I'm not too worried about it. And where that white shows in here, I'll just go over it with some black paint. And the masking tape is temporary. So I think all this can go down clear to here. And maybe because I cut that, maybe just a little slit. Where's my scissors? Maybe just a little slit in here. I can't wait to see how this turns out. Really, I think he's kind of cute. I think he's kind of cute myself. Zoe has a question. Zoe, where's Zoe? I have a question. Okay, Zoe, what's your question? I'm listening. What do we... Are we going to do a pick 10 today? I'm wondering because I need to know if we are or aren't. You guys want to do a pick 10? Are you up for a pick 10? I'm just about done with this. We could do a pick 10 if you're all up for it. I kind of got involved in this, but I'm up for a pick 10. I just got 2 more sections to glue here. Let me cut 2 more pieces here. Maybe right here and right here. Who's up for a pick 10 tonight? I'm not somebody taking me up on it. I'm trying to finish harvesting magazine images for glue booking, but would love to watch one. You know, Zoe, I think I'll skip the pick 10 tonight. I'm really kind of tired. I've had a rough day today. I've just kind of had a discombobulating day. I think we'll skip it, Zoe. If you want to check with Lisa on Monday nights. Lisa always does a pick 10 on Monday nights. I'm just not up to it tonight. I barely know my name tonight. Could we draw all at once and work on our own time? Yeah, we could do that. Let's do that. Let me finish Pierre here. Let me finish gluing this down. I might have to come back and revisit him after he dries a little later on in the week and re-glue some of the parts in here. Let's see. This is okay, but where did I see that needed glue? Right here? No. Right in. Well, I think I'm going to put this here and draw it up this way. That's what we're going to do. I think that's a good idea, Gloria. Just do some drawing, and then I'll list them out. And then you could do them on your own time if you want. Or if you don't want. I'm not really up to it myself tonight. I'm just kind of wiped out. I don't know if it's the holiday or what, but will I get away with it without a V? I think I will. Well, maybe a little one. Let me finish this. And then after we draw them and then after my video processes, I will put them in the description box. I haven't been doing that as a general rule, but somebody asked me, and I misunderstood them last week. I think they wanted to know if I was putting them in the description box, and somehow I misunderstood what they were saying. Which isn't unusual for Mary Abrams to misunderstand. Let me get a couple more pieces of masking tape out. Ah! Poor Pierre, he really looks like a mummy. Although he looks kind of debonair, even in masking tape. I have to say, Pierre, you look debonair, even with masking tape. Penelope's going to be one lucky pincushion doll. What's going on there? Give me another hand. Somehow these things turn out, though. I don't know how. I get myself into the weirdest messes, but sometimes they really do turn out. Got a little messy there, but I think that'll wipe off. One more. Zoe says she's tired. Judy, Mary is working on Pierre's outfit. Yeah, he doesn't look like much, but I think after we get this taped and let this glue dry, I think this was the answer. I think this is exactly what we needed. And we get his vest on with that black fringe. I think he's going to be... I'm going to paint his hat black, but we'll do our Pick 10 drawings first. And then I'll come back and paint his hat black. All right. Poor Pierre. He really is. Let me get another piece of masking tape here. Right here. He's one taped up dude tonight. We'll let all that dry. Let's go ahead and... This is a mess. Where's my lid? Yeah, you're going to ooze out on me. All right. Let's set all this aside. I do love that fringe with that vest. I think that's going to work out. I think that's going to work. Let's. All right. I'm going to write these down, and then I'll put them in the description box. So this is the pick 10 for 11/23/18. We're going to use the deck that Annie V gifted to me. Zoe, have you had your interview yet? I've been thinking of you. Pierre is taking his farming to a whole new level. Yes, he is, Judy. Wait, did you see his vest that we're going to do? Oh, let me show Judy. Oh, where's the vest? Here it is. It doesn't look like much, especially we got it all cut out though, and it'll fit on him. You got to imagine his plaid shirt underneath of there. And then I had bought this. I was thinking this was thread. I was thinking this was trim. And when I opened the package, it happened to fringe. And AuntBec, with her brainstorming, I was asking what to do around the armhole. And she said, put that fringe on it. So I'm going to work the fringe in around his arms. And he's going to be a urban cowboy for sure. And then we're going to paint his hat black. So he's going to be one cool looking dude. I might try to work some fringe around the collar too. We'll see. That's another day for that. Yeah, you can credit AuntBec for that brainstorm. Thank you, AuntBec. I was pouting because I thought that I had black trim and I had black fringe, and there it was, just when we needed it. All right, let's get this information card out of here. They would throw me out of Vegas tonight. They'd say, what are you doing at the tables tonight, Mary? I'd say, I feel sorry for the losers. They kicked me out of Vegas because I feel sorry for the losers. Give them back their money. Let them go home. Give them their airplane ticket home at least. Let them have a hot meal and a hot bath. All right. We're going to pull from the middle of the deck. Prompt 1 will be use a sponge or makeup wedge to dab paint in random places. So prompt 1 is, oh, that's a pretty good prompt for prompt 1. Sponge or makeup sponge wedge to dab paint in random places. That's a big prompt. If I had more energy, I'd be doing these. I'm kind of tired tonight. All right, let's go on to prompt 2. That was a good idea, Gloria, to do it this way. Usually I don't like to know what the prompts are. I like to be surprised as I'm going because I tend to think ahead. But we'll do it this way tonight. Prompt 2 is go stencil crazy. All right, well, those are 2 good ones. Prompt 2 is stencil crazy. Add 3 or more stencil images. 3 or more stencil images. Prompt 3. Prompt 3 coming up. Prompt 3 is, I'm going to pull way at the front here. Write in various directions using a permanent pen or marker. Write in various directions using permanent pen or marker. Hi, Brian. Welcome. We usually do a pick 10, Brian, which is an art prompt game. We have this little deck of art prompt cards that was really gifted to me. Kyla Givehand sells these on her Etsy shop, Kyla Givehand, but these were gifted to me. She's good enough to let me use them. And we do what we call a pick 10. We draw 10 cards. And then we usually work the prompts as we're going, but we're kind of tired tonight, so we're just drawing the cards and going to work the prompts on our own. So that's what we're doing. We're on prompt 4, and I just shuffle the cards and pull one, and then I write it down. And then I'll put them in my description box after the... Prompt 4 is... doodle. Actually, these are some good draws. Prompt 4 is doodle. I might do these maybe tomorrow when I'm have a little bit more energy. Brian, tell us about yourself. Where did he go? He says, Brian's animations. Do you do animation art, Brian? Are you still with us? We kind of do a lot of mixed media art here. I am doing he doesn't look like much now, but we're making an art doll. Actually, what's under here is an ink bottle, an empty ink bottle that I've covered with Model Magic and batting. And I glued I think he's a Ken doll, head on the dropper of the ink bottle. And then I colored his hair gray. We want to make him kind of middle-aged. I aged his face with Mod Podge and a napkin. I have to paint his eyes in and everything. We have a hat here that we're going to paint black, and we're in the process of gluing a leather base to it. That's what all this masking tape is. He's kind of got a plaid shirt on. We're going for prompt 5. Prompt 5 is add paint using something other than a paintbrush. I've kind of gotten a lot of paint prompts here, but I think that'll work. Add paint with something other than a paintbrush. You'll do them tomorrow? I'll try to do them tomorrow too, AuntBec. I'm kind of wiped out tonight. I don't know why. I didn't cook a big Thanksgiving meal. I ate it. Although I don't think I overate. Well, I had a nice plate full, but I didn't go back for seconds. We went to Walmart. We were supposed to be there at dinner at 3. And I went shopping on Wednesday, but I forgot to get my groceries. I was out of coffee. I wanted to get home so I could go to AuntBec's live. And so I asked my brother if we could, if Walmart was open, if we could stop in at Walmart. Well, we did, but we were 15 minutes late for dinner, and I was getting text messages. Where are you? Dinner's at 3. We're going to prompt 6. Prompt 6 is a wild card. Well, these are some good draws. I would like this game. I would like these prompts if I was doing this. Prompt 6 is a wild card. You can do whatever you want. Go for it. But this morning I had coffee. First time, I think, all week, it seems like, with hazelnut creamer. I enjoyed it. Okay, we're going for prompt 7. Prompt 7 is, thank you, Kyla Givehand, for letting us use your prompt cards. Drip or spray watered down paint. Now, you can drip it off. We've got a lot of paint prompts. You know, I'm going to do that as an optional. I'm going to draw another prompt 7 because we've had 3 or 4 paint prompts. Let's see if we can't get another optional paint prompt 7. You can do that one if you want. Drip or spray, watered down paint. I'm going to draw another one for prompt 7. See if we can't get a variety here. Use an old toothbrush to splatter paint. We're not going to do that. I'll throw that one out. We got too many paint prompts. We need some other things. Add gel medium or modeling paste through a stencil. Let it dry. Add fluid paint over it. Well, at least let's just say stencil with medium or modeling paste. You can add paint if you want. Stencil with gel medium or modeling paste. Or optional, you can do this other one, drip or optional is drip or spray watered down paint. You're good, Janet. You're good. Boy, she's got those down. We're going for prompt 8. 2 more. 8, 9, and 10. 3 more. They throw me out of Vegas. I feel sorry for the losers. Give them their money back. Let them have a plane ticket home. They got to have Christmas. Got to pay their rent. Add doodles or text using a white pen or marker. 8 is doodle or text using white pen or marker. I think the white pen, the white is the important thing of that prompt. Doodle or text using white pen or marker. Two more. Prompt. Oh, come on. Doodle or draw random shapes. I'm throwing that out. We got 3 doodles. What's with all these doodle and paint prompts here? Add a piece of your recycled art. That's a good one. Add a piece of your recycled art. Prompt 9. Add a piece of your recycled art. If you want to doodle, grab a recycled art that you doodled. Last one. Last one. Send her home. She feels sorry for all the losers. Yeah. I would not make it in Vegas. I'd be broke before I even opened the door. Add Jessel at random places. I'm throwing it out. I don't like it. We need something for the last one. Come on, give me a good one. Visit KylahGiveham.com. How did I get another information card? I didn't know there were 2 information cards in there. Let's pull another one. That was an information card. Add a quote. There we go. 10 is add a quote. Perfect. Add a quote. All right. Those are your prompts. Sponge or makeup or dab with a makeup sponge or makeup wedge in random places. Stencil crazy. 3 or more stencil images. 3 is write in various directions using a permanent pen or marker. 4 is doodle. 5 is add paint with something other than a paintbrush. 6 is a wild card. 7 is stencil with gel media, modeling paste, or optional drip or spray watered down paint. 8 is doodle or text using white pen or marker. 9 is add a piece of your recycled art. And 10 is add a quote. Yay! Now I could totally do these. I could totally do these. Maybe I'll come online tomorrow and do them. Look for an impromptu sometime tomorrow. I don't know if it will be in the morning. I might sleep later than 4:30. We'll see. I've been waking up early, though. We'll see what I feel like tomorrow morning. I'll do an impromptu, I think. Maybe I'll get up in the morning and check on Pierre. Let's paint his hat. Those are perfect, aren't they, AuntBec? $80 laughing at me. Good night, Gloria. I'm not leaving yet. I still have some energy, but not to do a pick 10. But I might after I get some rest tonight. Let's see. What do I want to paint Pierre's hat? Let's get out some wax paper. We're going to paint it black. I'm up for doing that. I'm up for the crazy stuff tonight. I'm up for the crazy stuff. What happened to Brian? Are you still in here, Brian? Did you tell us about yourself? Or did you go away? I didn't see him answer me after I asked him to tell us about it himself. Brian's animations? Maybe he decided this wasn't the place for him. He might have seen my description saying art stream and thought it was something more fine art or something. Brian's animations. I'd love to be able to do animation art. I don't have the technology for it. It's maybe someday in my wild dreams. Let's get out the apple barrel black paint and just get messy here. Good night, Diana. I want to get your glue book mailed out tomorrow. It's all ready to go. It's all ready to go. I just have to address the envelope. You're going to get an early Christmas card with it. Judy's sending hugs and smiles. Is Joan going... Oh, he was a kid? Oh, kids are welcome in here. Lynn at Lynn Wright does, I think she hosts some gaming sites. And I had blocked one of the gamers who came in here in my early morning light because I thought he was a troll. Meri, don't block him! It was too late. I already blocked him. I went in there after the chat and unblocked him, but she said that they are, some of the gamers are trying to help the crackers. But they didn't tell me. They didn't tell me. So maybe that was Brian. If he was a kid, well, more power to him. I hope he gets a job in animation if that's his dream. Sounds like that's with a name like Brian Animation. They probably do all those action figures. Let's get messy and do the inside. Ew! I would like to come up with some new art games. Does anybody have any ideas? I'm going to put this down because I need to wipe off my hands for a minute. And blow my nose off camera. There. You didn't hear that, did you? No, I would seriously like to come up with some fun art games. Joan says, I'm here. That Joan isn't me. The Joan that isn't me left. Okay, Joan. Yay. Oh, I guess there were two Joans, aren't there? Yay, Joan. Well, welcome. You're the Joan that won the other glue book, though. Joan Bell, you won the glue book, didn't you? So I'm trying to think of some art games that we can play. That card game that I did wasn't too successful. That was kind of long and involved, and I think I just eventually gave up on it. I'd like something we could play in one night like we do our pick tens. Sorry. I don't know how long I was buffering, but my hat is painted. I had to wipe off my hands. I was telling you guys I'd like to play some art games. Come on. Meri, buffering, yeah. Are you back? Is Becky leaving? Good night, Becky. Are you going to call it a night? Beck says, going to leave. Say good night, everyone. Hopefully I'll catch Meri tomorrow. Okay, Aunt Beck, good night. How have I been going? About 2 hours. 9:56. Let's see, what else do I want to do tonight? I think I'm going to, I've got a few more things I want to do. Let's grab my, let's see if this works. I want to work on my Nutcracker for Thanksgiving. Let's get the paint out of the way. At least I can cut out the pieces. I probably won't get them all done tonight. But here's the pieces. And I'm just going to kind of piece them together. I've cut out the pieces. And let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I'm going to cut him out. And Lisa. Oh! Let me go back. Let's talk to Lisa. Let's hear what Lisa says about that jelly plate pick 10. Let's see. Ruth had a really good idea. A jelly plate pick 10. And then Lisa said she would like to do that. 80 Doll likes that. All right, Lisa's going to do it in the Monday night. I don't mind. If that goes over, Lisa, Monday night, if you do that Monday night and it works out good, I might do it in mine later. We'll see how it goes for you. You can be the pioneer. So that would be fun to do. Not everybody's going to have a jelly plate, but they could do a painty paper. You don't have to have a jelly plate. We could call it a painty paper pick 10. And if they don't have a jelly plate, they could do it off of, we'd have to come up with what they, or even off of a, you know, a smooth surface, like a silicone mat or something like that. Yeah, not everyone has a jelly plate, but you can still do, let's not call it a jelly plate pick 10. Let's just call it a painty paper pick 10. And, you know, you can do monoprinting. I'll call it a monoprinting pick 10, because that's what jelly plate is doing monoprinting. And you can do monoprinting off of a piece of wax paper or silicone mat or a glass sheet. Some people use a pane of sturdy glass. So you could do it off of wax paper if it was taped down real good. You could do it off of any smooth, non-porous surface. Good night, Susan. Yeah, I'm going to do my nutcracker. I'm going to work on my nutcracker, and then I'll probably call it a night. But we're kind of discussing maybe a new... I want to do some different art games. I like the idea of calling it a monoprint. Lisa, are you listening? Call it a monoplate pick 10. And maybe even for those who don't want to do that, maybe they can adapt it somehow. We'd have to kind of think it through to include everybody. I'm thinking, not everybody likes to paint, you know, but, you know, you could even take a paintbrush and put paint down and do just create painty papers any way you can, you know, put your paper down, put your, you know, paint on your paper and stamp the paint with like lids and stuff like that and make marks in. That might be something just fun to try, just to experiment. I could see running a pick 10 off of it somehow. It might be a fun art game eventually. Let's see what he's saying. Susan said, good night, good night. Lisa says, I will make some prompts that can be used on or off the jelly plate for people who do. Yeah, and don't call it a jelly plate pick 10, Lisa. Call it a monoprint pick 10. So it doesn't scare people away, you know, thinking that they don't have a jelly plate. I think you'll scare people away right away by saying jelly plate. You know, you can use a jelly plate, but you may not need one. That's how I would do it. How about a pick 10 with a timer? 3 minutes on each pick. That's a good idea, Debbie. I like that one too. Oh, okay, Lisa. You mean the one on or off? Yeah. Well, I'll let you handle it, Lisa, and I'm going to come because I do think that's an excellent idea, and I like Debbie's idea too of a timer. It might take you 3 minutes to find your pick 10 though. I would give them maybe 6 minutes, find it, and then 3 minutes to use it. I'm not good with time stuff, but it is a challenge for me. So I kind of like that idea too. We could develop that maybe a little more. And see, I'm also one, and I know that people, not everybody likes to draw, but I would, you know, I'm thinking maybe like a drawing or a doodle pick 10. I think maybe using the word doodle might be more inviting to people because you could, or even a scribble pick 10. Of course, scribble gets into messiness, but a doodle pick 10, like doodle, you could think of a lot of ways you could doodle. Doodle with a pen, doodle with a paintbrush, doodle using only squares, doodle using squares and circles, doodle a face, doodle, you know, doodle a dog. So doodle pick 10 might be fun. $80 says, me, Holly, I don't get notification. I'm slow. It happens to me all the time, Holly. What's happening, Holly? Is anyone else getting notifications from some lives? Yeah, they're slow. I don't know what's going on. Chalk it up to the holidays. Maybe all the YouTube techs are on vacation. I don't know what's going on. Holly says, I use the pick 10s to relax. I don't like to rush. So the time one wouldn't work for you, would it, Holly? Yeah. I like the idea of a doodle pick 10. I'll bet I could come up with 50 prompts at least, maybe even 90 prompts of doodles. Maybe I'll work on that. What do you guys think? No, I think Lisa's going to try the mono printing pick 10 Monday night. Or she's going to at least think about it. I'm going to let her handle that. What do you guys, would you guys like a doodle pick 10? Doodles would be fun. You know, and we could say even, there's different ways to doodle. I mean, we could doodle on newspaper. We could doodle on construction paper. We could doodle only on white paper. We could doodle on, you know, yeah. Yeah. So Lisa's going to handle the mono printing pick 10. I'm going to be there because I love the idea of doing that. And do you know, I've been watching Rosemary Morris. Are you guys up for, of course, I'd have to find some glossy images. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow too. I've been watching Rosemary Morris and Vicki Ross. They've been playing with doing that, pulling images off of the jelly plate with black paint and glossy paper. And I want to try that. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Maybe I'll do an impromptu sometime tomorrow. Don't count on it being early, though. It won't be an early morning one. It may be around 9:30, 10 o'clock Central Time. And I think what I'm going to shoot for is I'm going to do my pick 10 that I called the prompts for tonight. And I'll get those in the description box for you, too. And then I think I want to play with the jelly plate tomorrow. And I'm going to look for some glossy images. And I'm going to try that, that technique of pulling images off of the jelly plate. I'm going to see if I can accomplish it. I don't know if I can. So I want to pull some papers here. I want to do my Nutcracker. I'm going to go for the Pilgrim, I think. And he may not just be brown, because I don't use just brown. Maybe I'll use some of this black rice paper and some of that Christmas paper that I pulled. Has some gold here. maybe some, what else? Ooh, I kind of like the blue. Have you ever seen a pilgrim with a blue denim pants on and a gold shirt? Ooh, maybe this too. Ooh, that's pretty though. I'm looking for some, ooh, that might work. I'm looking for some papers that I can do my pilgrim nutcracker with. Oh, the black here might work. This might work. And then I'll pull some for the face. I'll pull this maybe. Here, let's pull that. All right, that'll give me enough to start with. I'm going to at least cut out the pieces here for my little pilgrim nutcracker, because I want to do nutcrackers for my December daily. I'm looking for scissors. All right, so I think I'm going to go with maybe this for his pants. So let's just cut these out. I got them all marked. And I'm sure to lose these, but I'm going to cut them off. This is his boots. So let's just start on him here, see what I can do. And I'm just going to eyeball it like I did the vest. Let's see what kind of a pilgrim I come up with. He's going to have some painty pants. I'm going to do a pilgrim and a Mrs. Pilgrim, an Indian chief, an Indian maiden. Those are going to be some of my Thanksgiving November nutcrackers. I have some others, a scarecrow, a farmer and his wife. All right, there's the pants. And this piece is pretty wide. I do all of this in one setting, and then I cut it out. So that's his pants. Now let's I think I'll do that blue, sort of a blue-black here. We'll see what happens. What I do is I cut out a piece, and I'm just eyeballing this. This is kind of like a nutcracker scrap. I kind of do this by ear because I know I kind of have an idea in my head of what I'm doing. Just like that. And let's cut it here and here. And of course, if it doesn't work, it's only paper. That's what I tell myself. It's only scrappy paper, painty paper. This actually was jelly prints that I didn't finish. I call them the rejects. All right, then let's just cut this out, because I know what I want here. This is going to be for the and I might have another piece on the bottom of this. We'll see. Okay, there's his pants. Let's round his shoulders off here. He's not a bad pilgrim. He just needs to be brown. All right. I don't have any brown. I got gold. Let's see. I think I want a different... Do I want a different color under there? I don't know. Let's go ahead with his face. I don't want to lose... Let's get his head. Let's see. I pulled... I think I'm going to give this for his face. I'm going to actually draw this. Once I find my pen. It doesn't look like much now, but he'll come along here. He'll be a cutie when I get done with him. Ha! I went to, I can't show you, I'll have to post it. When I went to Hobby Lobby, while nobody was looking, I snapped pictures of their Nutcracker display because I loved all those Nutcrackers sitting on that shelf looking at me. I said, I gotta have a picture of them. So I did. All right, his head will come here, and this will be his visor. Now he needs a hat, and I think I'll make the hat out of his same color here. So where's his head? Let's do his hat here. Ooh, look at that pretty green. Ooh. I don't know if I'm going to do it there. Let's see. I like that. Let's do his hat. Let's do his hat down here. In fact, I'll do it on the back. This is how I work. Generally. Generally, it's hit or miss. And it's kind of like a little Nutcracker Scrappy doll. Let's cut it out. I love this. I don't know what I was thinking when I cut his pants out there. Ooh, they're kind of pretty. But I guess I'd go stick with the black ones. Let's cut his hat out. Only, let's see, they have tall hats, don't they? I think I want to make the hat a little taller. Does Pilgrim have a taller hat? I think they do. I can always cut it down. I forgot what a Pilgrim looked like. He has a white brim hat. So it comes like this, maybe, head over his shoulders, like this. This comes down in to here. I might have a little of that off. Like that. Like that. Like that. I'll have to cut a little of that off. Like that. He's too fat. But I still like him. All right. He needs a white band, kind of. Let's just pretend here. With a gold buckle type thing. right in here. I have to go look at a pilgrim. He's too big for the page. I need to cut him down a little. I love him. I love him. I don't care if you are too fat for the page. I love you. Let's give him some hands. Let's just cut little hands out here. A hand. Sort of a hand. He needs a buckle there and a buckle there. Now, oh, I blew his hand off. Do you want to see what I'm making? Let me go get my Nutcracker doll and I'll show you. He doesn't look like a Nutcracker right now. Where are my Nutcracker dolls? I'm looking for them. I tell you, I was all organized at 6:30. I had them out. Here they are. Right? What did I do with them? Can't find them. What did I do with my Nutcracker dolls? I have no idea. I am disorganized tonight. I guess I'm going to call it a night because I'm tired. I can't find them when I want them. I think I'm going to make him a little smaller. I'm going to make him look more like a pilgrim. He needs to be a little smaller. And I'm going to put a buckle there. I'm going to give him a belt with a buckle, maybe a white belt with a buckle. Give him some boots. Let's see what you guys are saying to me. I think I lost half my crowd tonight. Let's see what you guys are saying to me. Holly's laughing at me. More. I've had a rough night tonight. Let me tell you. How many times have I had to restart my stream tonight? The hat is taller and more narrow. Taller and more narrow. Taller and more narrow. Yeah, I think he's too wide. I think his whole body is too wide. I think I need to condense him down, make him skinnier, and make his hat taller. But he's still a fun Nutcracker. I might finish him and call him the Pilgrim. I might just do him as a fun Nutcracker. At least I'm cutting out some pieces. Good timing. More of a volcano shape. Yeah. Hi, Barb. Hi, Barb. Welcome. I want to see your funky fairies. Mary, are you doing Nutcrackers? I'm doing funky fairies. Oh, Mitzi, funky fairies. Oh, that sounds interesting. Are you posting them? Are you doing them for a December daily, Mitzi, or are you just doing them for fun? Funky fairies. That sounds interesting. We want to see them. It's tricky but fun, Mary. Yes, Mary, a doodle pick 10 would be good. I could do that in my recliner. I'm in the living room of my husband on Friday night, so I could do that one. Oh, cool. That sounds interesting, Lisa. Doodles, doodles, doodles. Okay, I'm going to work up a doodle pick 10. Are you guys buffering again? Or am I live? Am I live? I feel dead. Okay, I'm back. Okay, well, this little nutcracker obviously needs some help. I guess I'm just not in the mood to do stuff tonight. I need to find some brown papers. I need to adjust my hat and width and make this whole nutcracker look more like a pilgrim. He looks more like just a man. He doesn't even look like a nutcracker at this point, but once you get the teeth and the mouth pull in there, I wish I could find, I get stuff out and then I can't find it when I want it. But you guys have seen my nutcrackers where I pull on the little mouth pull, opens the mouth and opens and closes. That's what I'm going for. This guy kind of looks, you know what'd be fun to do with him? Kind of tilt his head like, what are you doing, lady? Tilt his head. Like, huh? I thought I was a nutcracker at one point. When did you say Christmas was? He could be a crooked little man who had a crooked little hat. Lived in a crooked house with a crooked little cat. I could make his hat crooked, you know, like that. Do a crooked little man nutcracker. That might be fun. I might play with that. A crooked little man nutcracker. Forget Christmas. And he's got a visor that comes over his eyes. His hat really comes down more. And his head comes up higher. And then he's got a mouth that opens and closes like a nutcracker. I might work on this some more. I'm just not in the mood tonight. Everything I touch is, well, but Pierre's doing okay, I think. Let's peek. Let's peek and see how Pierre's doing. Pierre, how are your bandages coming? Oh, I think he's doing fine. Let's pull it off and see. Meri, if I start bleeding, it's your fault. Start bleeding E6000, it's your fault. I kind of pulled at his collar there. Kind of got gooey. I'll have to clean that off. See, I can't wait. I can't wait for these things. I can't wait for these things. I should be waiting for tomorrow, but... Pierre, I must say you're looking good. He's the best thing that's happened to me tonight. Let's clean him off a little, though, with some rubbing alcohol. Not rubbing alcohol, hand sanitizer. Kind of got that. I don't think that's E6000. It's that off of that masking tape. It's kind of sticky. But it's coming off with the hand sanitizer, so it's okay. Just need more. Let's put some on him. It's been a weird night tonight, let me tell you. Weird night. But Pierre, I think you're the best thing that happened tonight. I'm liking how he looks. Now he'll have a vest to cover this up. I might just paint that with some black anyway. Where's his hat? What did I do with your hat? I set it over here to dry. Heat gun alert! I have to tell you, this hasn't been one of my better streams tonight. This has been kind of a mixed up night for me. Usually I do a little better, but I think Pierre came out pretty good. What do you think? Oops, I knocked his hat off. And then when I get his vest on, him and that fringe around this, yeah, he's gonna be one good looking dude. And I still got a beard to put on him. I still got a beard that I'm gonna put on him. So he's gonna be one hot guy, I'll tell you. Where's his collar? I put it aside. I'll find it tomorrow. Well, so I worked on Pierre. I did a little die cutting to show you what I want to do with my angel book. I was disappointed in the fringe, but now I'm really happy that we found it because this is going to work good on him. And we drew for the pick 10s. We talked about art games. Lisa's going to do a monoprint pick 10 on Monday nights. And next week I'm going to do a doodle pick 10. I think that'll be fun. And I cut out some pieces for my Nutcracker. I think he's going to be a crooked little guy instead of the pilgrim. We'll call this, instead of the 22nd pilgrim, this is going to be the Black Friday pilgrim. That's what we're going to call him, the Black Friday man, Nutcracker. He looks more like that Black Friday Nutcracker. He needs a shopping bag. And we'll hang a shopping bag off of him, and he'll have his head tilted because the bag's too heavy. I like the idea of him being a crooked little man. The black much better, yes. Yes, Sharon, it is. Looks like Zorro. He does kind of in a way, doesn't he? With the FW, he's not, you know how Zorro has the Z on his was it on his chest or on his back? Zorro has the big old Z. He's got the FW. He does kind of look like Zorro. I like him. I think he's really going. I'll have to cut the fringe down a little, but yeah, I think it's going to work. And you know, he doesn't always have to have a black hat. We can get another color hat. Hat can be interchangeable, and so can the vest for that, but I do think I'll glue the vest on. So I'm liking how he's turning out. I think he's going to be a perfect pincushion doll in the end. It's just going to take time. I hope you go in early tomorrow. You have a 1 o'clock doctor appointment. What time would be good for you, Janet? 8? 8 your time would be 7 my time. Would that work? Okay. Will that work for you, Janet, or do you need it earlier? 80 doll says yes. And I'm going to work on my Pick Tims tomorrow. For sure. I'm waiting for Janet to say if that's okay. Is 8 o'clock too early or too late? You need it earlier than 8 your time? That's good for you? Okay. We'll plan for 8 o'clock your time. I'll be up by that time. It'll be 7 o'clock my time. I'll be up and going. So I'm really sorry. Tonight just has been a bummer night with all the getting kicked off and having to restart and I don't know what else. I just haven't had a good night tonight. It's not been a good stream. But it'll get better. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Sharon. I'm buffering again. I think I've buffered 10 million times tonight. This has just made it's made it not fun. It's made it not fun. It's made it not fun. I think I'm going to post on the YouTube channel and say, it's not fun when we buffer so much. I lose my audience. I lose you guys when I buffer so much. It makes it, and then I lose track of what I'm doing and I lose my heart. So I'm going to go get some rest. I think that's part of my problem. But Pierre turned out good, didn't he? I think Pierre turned out just fine. I think he was the best thing that happened to us tonight. Let's prop him up a little. Come on. There. What time is it now? Here it is. Well, I've been going for 3 hours. It's 10:38 here. Almost 10:40. Good night, everybody. Thanks for sticking with me through all of this. It'll get better. Have a good weekend. I'll see you tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock Eastern time. Yeah, it's getting late Eastern time. Good night. See you tomorrow morning. Bye.